Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Mbappe does well to get it back.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ernest pinches it off him. Massaro. And here's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Brazil have a free kick. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vinicius Junior. And that has been cleared. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's going to go a long way. Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Brazil are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. He has found the way through. Olise. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's gone loose. Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. He's got away. He's in a good position here. Massaro! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vinicius Junior. Ernest. Oh, the The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Good take, and is he in? Gerrard. And the counter is on. Olise. Out towards the flank. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Brazil really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neuer clearly engaging in mind games here. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kaká carries the ball down the right. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, super... And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ernest. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last. Can he finish? And a neat finish. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Zanetti, he's found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played, well played. And the referee says that that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hernus. Gerrard. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kaká puts a cross in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Seedorf. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Schlotterbeck gives no quarter whatsoever. This is a promising build-up. Massaro.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So much time and space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for and it was a reckless lunge.
Substitution on the field.
This then to draw level.
Olise. Coming on the field is number 80, Ronaldinho. Substitution.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, we expected better, and so did
The
he.
attendance for this match was
Gerrard.
50,913.
Now it's Inzaghi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Substitution on the field.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Coming on the field, number 20, Berbatov. Number 5, Thiago.
Ronaldinho! This their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, easy pickings there. Not the most accurate pass. Owen. And here's Kaká. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So, another set play. Not the most convincing of passes. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space. Hones! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. Inzaghi has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number
So we have
18,
movement on both benches.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 11, Gerrard.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's ouch.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give?
Substitution in progress.
And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he's there to get it away. Juve did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini eases him off the ball. Berbatov with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he cuts out the supply. That's going wide left. Kaká. Kaká making good progress. Showing good feet. Decent chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hoeneß. It's Bellingham. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Maldini.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he's managed to get rid and claimed it back swiftly. Juke. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bellingham. And it's Maldini. Kaká. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Totti plays it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Juke in the hunt and looking threatening. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Berbatov. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinged towards the front line. Bellingham. He'll try from distance. And there goes their last chance. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil, they just didn't seem to have a plan, having been forced into chase mode so early, Peter. The players seem to lose their collective heads, and once you do that, it's a challenge to fully recover.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. A very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick,
And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Melbourne City are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ernest is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to play him in. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Great chance! And no mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest ploughing through the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Haaland. Oh, super ball. Ernest is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Messi! Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. Udogie can clear it away. This looks promising.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That could spell trouble. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Udogie. Rafael Leao, who does have an assist to his name. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
What's going wide left? And it's Kimmich. Seedorf. Haaland.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Brazil with the lead. He's had it taken off. Dani Olmo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Melbourne City with the corner. They're first. He's trying his best. Rafael Leao! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
That has been cut short. Messi. Thuram. Now Hoeneß. That's destined for the flank. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Messi. Decent chance! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Haaland. Hoeneß. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Now that's a fine challenge. So a temporary halt to the action. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And
Brazil
now,
are up
members of
by
the
the odd
crowd,
goal in
I'd like
three,
to ask you
just
to
about
join me
shading
in
things at the
wishing
break.
our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution on the field, number 14.
And we get things going again.
Aguero. Coming on the field is
Now it's Haaland.
number 4.
He's got away.
Ronaldo.
Haaland. And the ball's come loose here. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Seedorf. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoeneß. Nicely spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Schlotterbeck is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's managed to get free. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just eases him off the ball. Dani Olmo. Seedorf. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Thuram.
Oh, great feat, that.
Thuram. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Kaká. Now the ball's gone astray. It's a promising position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Kaká making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. Pedri does really well there. He is strong. Neymar. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Puyol.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, what a miss! Real chance! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So we have movement on both benches. Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Brazil have their lead. Mbappe! Neuer claims comfortably.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
They get a throw in. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Kimmich makes a dash for it, threads one in. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Great vision. Kaká wants to run onto this. Pinches it off him. Pedri. And it's Messi. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass. It's Neymar! And that could come back to haunt them.
Neymar clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with.
Melbourne City really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened? And another try! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Chance, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Pass somewhat off target. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now he can run away with it. Diouf, chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that's it. Brazil